Sengkang this is their first re-election, if you know what I mean. So certainly the considerations are different. I would have to say that this particular team has worked very well on the ground. They've been highly effective in Parliament. I think your newspaper reported how active they were in Parliament. They've also been very aggressive in seeking funding for improvements around the town. And one looks at the whole package, and ultimately I think the key decision for us to make was this is a team that is defending its ground for the first time. So we wanted a team which had a longer history with the voters in Sengkang.
Yeah, so I think the question earlier was about the opponents that we're facing this time. I think as we mentioned earlier, the Sengkang team, our approach really is that we're going to focus very much on the work that we've been doing so far, to connecting with as many residents as possible, to share with them the work we've done and also the vision that we have for Singapore in the next 5 years. So through a variety of means, such as just direct engagements with residents, but also our rallies, our online content. So I think I would like to encourage residents to follow us if they want to know more about what we feel our vision for Singapore is. And I hope that this is something that everyone can get aligned with.
When it comes to comparing between me and Raisa, I feel that the resident of Sengkang will not dwell too much on the past. So I hope that I can bring something to the team and also to work for Singapore and work for Sengkang.
I think we take very seriously, as we explained, our role in formulating alternative policies. As Ru underscored earlier on, a lot of our policy suggestions ultimately bubble up from the bottom. So we're informed by feedback that we receive from our multiple house visits that all of us do on a regular basis. And of course, when we formulate a policy, we structure it and design it in the way that we think best aligns with both our party's philosophies as well as what would cater best to Singaporeans. Now, of course, the actual implementation of that may deviate, but I think if you look at it honestly and from a balanced point of view, you will come to the conclusion that the spirit of a lot of the ideas that we put forward ultimately do get taken up in some form or other. So we won't per se claim credit, but I think we leave Singaporeans to judge. And in the end, that's the most important thing. Whether they were proposed by us or by someone else, in the end, if the policy that comes to fruition is something that matters to Singaporeans, that benefits Singapore. And that's why we are there in Parliament.